Today we are talking about the training and development, how we can train our candidates, what are the history of training, and how and why we train our candidate and develop their skills. Okay, so first we will talk about the history. What is the history of training and development? So, the training and development has started at the time of World War II in the United States, where it's we all of the people suddenly realize that they need a skilled worker to start growing their streets, their economy, or their basically work. It was at this time that the US labor movement was established, and this movement largely contributed to the rise of employee training and development. Basically, the at this time had was a time the US labor had movement established, the US labor established, and the people all around the world had largely they started the contributed the rise of employees so that every person get the skilled, every person get the training so that they can work. In the early 1900s, corporation schools were formed to provide production workers with the needed skill for their tasks. It was also at the time that people started using personal computers to train employees. At the early 1900s, basically, the US government has established the cooperative schools. Cooperative schools. They they teach the workers, they teach the laborers that how they can how they can how they can produce things. They can they teach them that how that they can produce a thing with a skill and what are the things they need for the completion of task. At this time, the people also started use of personal computers because at the 1900 the personal computers are very new. So they also start to train employees. Okay, so basically that's the history and development, training and development of history of training and development. Okay, basically it started at the time of World War at in the United States, and we feel all of the people feel that we need a skill worker to growing so that they know that how to operate a particular type of machinery and who's already working in the production things so that they should know that how to manage all the machineries, how they can just fix it if there is a little bit of fault in this, and to understand to train the employees. In the early 1900s, the US developed cooperative schools so that they can they can provide the information, and they can they can tell s- they can teach every worker so that what are the tasks they have to do for the this particular type of thing. Okay, and also our personal computers are creative. Okay, so basically that's the history of training and development. Next is purpose of training and development in HR. Now we'll say that what are the purposes to train a person or develop a person in the HRM. Okay, so uh, every work we do there is a purpose for that. So the purpose for the training and development now in the HRM, so it's increase company's productivity. You might want to consider upskill your employees, training them to use advanced tools and technology might improve their efficiency. Moreover, being more confident in their abilities will make them more motivated to work. So basically, the first purpose is The first purpose of the increase to train and development of candidates is just like related to increase the company's productivity. Basically, if a candidate come to us and we will like train them, we will uh, we will give them skill. We will like teach them that how to use this particular type of machine, how to use this particular type of tool. So they don't need to ask anyone, and they can do the work the more effectively. Basically, if a candidate come and we like didn't give them training, so what they do, they are just like ask everyone right how to use this, how to use this, how to done this work. So basically, for that, the every person like the candidate, so that it's just like not also just weight of that employee, but other employees also. Okay, so if we like already give them training so that how to use the tools and technology, so they don't need to ask anyone. They just that directly they can start their work. And sometimes if like candidate ask from others like how to do this particular type of work, so that their confidence is also like they like think that how we can just like do this thing and this is just a small thing of it and I even don't do. Okay, so these things is like also motivate them to work. And they like know acha. Okay, so like this I have to do it. So they don't need to ask anyone. They just like start their day more effectively. Okay, they can just like do their work with the motivation. So the first thing is that we should like upskill our employees. We should train them so that they can use the technology, they can use the tools to improve their efficiency. And side by side, moreover, we can like they can also use it to they like also increase their motivation to work. Okay. Next is also they will able to face challenges and adapt to changes quickly. Aside from that, we will also promoting a culture to learning in your workplace. The act of learning together can help your employees to bond with each other better. The next thing is that if a candidate is like know how to do the work and so they can like able to take challenges and they like able to adapt the changes quickly. Okay, if there are like any type of change in the company, there are like any type of change in the particular type of tool, so they are like able to understand this quickly. If they don't know how they work, what are the need of this, so they are like also not able to understand the changes in the particular type of technology the in the thing. Okay, and apart from this, if we like train our employees and if we like develop their skills, so it can also promote the learning. Okay, and that's a very good thing to like we are promoting a culture of learning at the workplace. And this thing can also help to employ to help employees to like bond with each other. They just like go in the training classes and they just like meet with everyone. They have to talk about themselves and they can help each other. So this all the things these are small acts can increase their bond so that they have to work in a team so that if they are like working as a team in a team, so this can also like help them. All the factors matters contribute greatly to your company's productivity. Basically, if we if we if we upskill our employees, if we like tell them how to use advanced tools and technology, and we just we increase their confidence. Okay, they are just like motivated to work. They are able to take the challenges, and we are promoting the workplace, and their 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 goal is like in strong. So all these factors are like at the end increase the company's productivity. Okay, because because if every person of our company is like upskill, is like trained, is like well trained, so we don't, so they can just like start their work and they know how to achieve their targets. And if we like achieve their our targets, so it's like directly connected with the development of company. We just like increase the company's productivity. Okay, so basically that is the first purpose of increase company's productivity. Next thing is that improve product and service quality. Training and development programs are an opportunity for experts with their organization to share their techniques. Within a short span of time, employees will get a learn tips and best practice for them. Basically, it will like it also like increase product and service quality. If we are training if we are like training on and if we are developing them, so the like we can't train them, we like have to hire some type of experts so that they can like just share some type of techniques to to improve the work. And it like the training period is like doesn't that much of long, so within a like short period of time they will like get to know that how to use with the this type of machine with like this type of situation. And they will also get some tips, and that's basically their practice for their work. Okay, then this will allow them to create a better products and provide more satisfied services. Additionally, adequate training of employees involves giving them the same set of instructions. This lead to uniformity in their methods and outputs. Basically, if we like give them training, so it can like also they are like able to create the better product. They are like able to provide satisfied services. If a consumer is asked something in the basically services, so they know that what they have to answer, what is the need of basically this service. Okay, and all the employees are who are like in the training section, we just have to give them the same set of instruction. We don't need to tell them with the person that you have to do this, you have to do. No, we have to tell all of the employees at the same time that these are the set of instruction that you all have to follow. And we can just like informative use give the methods of how to. Okay. Basically, the next thing is that from the like training and development, we can improve our product and the service quality because every person, every employee know that what are the need of the service, what type of product we have, what is the need of product, and they also get some tips from the expert that how those particular things will be like happen. So it can like also improve our product and service quality. Okay, so basically that's all related to the improved product and service quality. Next thing is that lesson employee journey. Research has shown that the training and development has a positive impact on employees' journey. Workers will surely appreciate the company's investment in their development. This will strengthen in the sense of job satisfaction, belongings, and commitment. Basically, the with the research, the research has like shown that if we like train our employee, if we like develop their skills, so it can just like show us a positive impact. Basically, if we give a person a training, if we give our employees training, so they we are just basically increasing our investment. Okay, in the development. The workers like appreciate our company that in that company we just like get the training and we know now how to use all type of tools and all of the things. And at the end, basically they will feel that we will like think about that for their good, or like what is the pattern they get to know. Okay, that will increase your job satisfaction, also their belongings and commitment. And if we are like hiring a candidate which are like working for us from like very past, like from like 5 to 10 years, so he like know, or like she like know how to do the work, how to do the work effectively, how to tackle with a problem. Okay, so that can also increase their job satisfaction and their commitment also. They will like not leave us company. Okay, so that's basically a positive impact. And the next thing is that your training and development program might also lead them to have a better relationship with the organization. As a result, it will decrease their intentions to leave and increase our company's workforce retention. It's a win-win situation for everyone, basically. So, basically, training and development also program that tell them that how the company is like looking for you, how the company is like think about you. So that's a basically a method that we can just like should tell them that what should you do at the like this type of time. So in this like this will like create a better relationship with the employees. If you like think about as an organization, they know that what is the company doing, and what is the need of this training. And at the end, basically, if the relationships are good, so their intention to leave the company basically it's very low. And it's also like increase the workforce retention. Basically, if our companies employee that like didn't leave the company, they work for us very long, they work effectively in our company, so we don't need to hire a candidates in that. If there is like any need to hire a candidate, so we will like hire that. And it can like also decrease decrease the worth of the hire a candidate. Okay, so basically it's a win-win situation for us. If we like for the employees, it's like get better relationship with the organization. They know that what are the company doing and how the things are done. Okay, and for us, they like didn't leave the company. They work for us, so all the cost of hiring the employees is also very less. And in the both for both like for the organization and for the employees, it's a basically win-win situation. Okay, so basically that's a lesser employee turnover. Okay, and basically just like a positive impact on the company's turnover. They will like appreciate our company. It will like increase the employees' job satisfaction, belongings, commitment, and their like a relationship with the company is like also increased. And what are their like intention to leave the company is also very less. And the workforce retention is also good. It's also very less. Okay, so that's all about the lesson implies and technical. Should we work? The next thing is that decrease cost and risk. If your company is highly trained, has a highly trained employees, there are a few no mistakes being made every day. As a result, less time and resources are spent on the rewarding the incorrect. Basically, if if our company have their highly trained employees, they know how to do the work correctly. So they will like not create a mistakes which like every company's employees has done does. So as a result, the less time is to like take to done some type of work, and the resources are like also retained. They like use the resources, they like use the raw material basically effectively. And the time which every employees are like spend to correct the incorrect work, so it's also very less. Okay, so that's basically the best benefit to have like highly trained employees, that they didn't create a mistake every day. And if they create a mistake, so it can be rectified. But a little bit of silly mistakes they will not create. Okay, and as a result, the less time to resources, and the resources are getting misused. The time is well managed. Okay, the next thing is that also product malfunctions and improper delivery of services are generally frowned upon. They might involve additional expenses to properly train employees know how to use the material effectively. Thus, the company spend less because of waste and spoilage are minimum. Basically, if our company is doing any type of manufacturers, and they are providing any type of delivery of services, and so basically, if our employees it's not trained very badly, so they can just increase the expenses. If a properly trained employees know the work, so they will use the material very effectively. They know how to cut the material, how to use it, how how much material do we need. Okay, and so it's basically, they will use the minimal, they will use very effectively the any type of material. Okay, so the waste and the spoilage are the minimal. Okay, we can't just stop them, but the things are minimum, so that we don't need to purchase the materials again and again, again and again. The spoilage is less, so it's basically saving our money. Okay, it's saving our capital. Basically. So that's another type of advantage for us. This applies to machinery as well. A trained employee will know how to take care of equipment, which will deal with later breakdowns and longer lifespan of your machinery. Basically, if there is any type of candidate who are working in the any type of machine, and he know very well that how to use a how to use basically this type of machine, and what are they know how to take care of their equipments. Okay, so this will take the lesser breakdown. It doesn't mean that breakdown doesn't happen, but it's happening, but it's very lesser. Okay, and basically our machinery is also run very long. Okay, so that's basically another benefit of the cost of machinery. Okay, so that's the thing that if an employee know that how to work in this type of machinery, okay, so he will take care of their equipment also. And if there any type of minor problem in the machine, so they know how to take care of it, how to correct it. Okay, so we don't need to hire maintenance. Okay, so it will also reduce our the maintenance cost. Okay, so that's a basically thing that decrease the cost of errands. Okay, if employees are trained, so they will basically create a very less. They will create a very less problems. Okay, they will create a very less errors. So we don't need to spend more money and all time or our resources. Okay,